Hello, human. Alright, so today I want to talk about trust. I want to take an honest look at what trust is. I want to go as deep into what trust is as much as we can. Alright, so trust, right? When you think of trust, what comes to mind? Like, for me, it's more of a feeling. Like, you just know. Like, when you trust, like, for example, you trust that things will be okay. Like, let's put it in the space of, okay, I know who I am, right? And I know what I want from this universal experience. And I know everything arises from within. And the outer world is a reflection of our inner state of being, right? So when I say I trust that my energy is in alignment with that which I want to see manifested externally, right? My relationships are prosperous. My life is overflowing with abundance. Everything I do and touch turns to gold, right? I trust that this is the truth. It is a feeling of my faith crystallized and made perfect, right? So to have this knowing, you have to feel the peace within that comes with trusting. Like, you gotta know, like, yo, if I say this is true, then I know it's true because I am clear about that which I want. So the trust is a connection with the source within each and every human being, right? It's like to fully have the certainty that you trust that which you want. You have a trust in the connection that, yo, I am connected to the source of all things, right? And to bring it from like to bring it down from a mystical standpoint to the mundane, right? The regular human happening, like within a relationship that you have. If you trust that you guys are in good standing, the reason that you trust is because there's a clear, open communication between each individual, right? Individual, but there's really no individual, but just to make it simple, you understand what I mean, right? You guys communicate, you guys reflect the good standing that you guys are in, right? If you guys weren't in good standing, then you wouldn't be able to trust that the connection is clear. There would be an uncertainty within yourself. You feel that something is off, right? So trust, it's more of a feeling than an intellectual understanding. Like, to trust that everything will be okay. You feel the peace of it. Or to twist it around, you trust that things are not good. You trust that things are falling apart. It's also feeling because it's the knowing, and you draw the connection to what makes it feel that way is where your trust stems from, right? So the trust that I really want to touch on within this video is, or this broadcast, this transmission, is the trust of knowing who we really are, right? When you know who you really are, when you know that you are the creator disguised as the creation, you trust that you are the source, and you trust that as within, so without. You trust that it is your energy that conforms the world to match that which you broadcast, right? So within the space of trusting, within the space of true fate embodied. You don't look to the external world for validation. You don't look for proof to know that you are on the right path, because you dwell within a space of trust, right? And you bring it I said earlier that let's bring the mystical to the mundane, but it's all mystical. Like, to be in this moment right now, making a video, speaking, having eyes to see, breathing the air around, looking at this mysterious substance, right, called water, the ocean, sand, the tree behind me, like even making sense of it. This is mystical, but it's mundane because we experience it so often. We sort of take it for granted because it's just always there, you know, so we get used to it. It becomes common. But within the space of knowing, you trust that everything will be okay, because you know where you need to look at if something feels off. If you change your old pattern, like say you want a new life, right? You let go of the old life, the old way of being, because you cannot be something new but constantly repeating your old habits, your old patterns, your old way of thinking. You have to fully let go and shift into the new area that you would like to experience, right? You essentially become a brand new person, right? And you have a trust, a knowing that, hey, it's up to me. Like, the major key to my future, the major key to my experience is me. You trust that everything stems from the source beyond this channel of your human experience, right? So I feel like once we grasp the true essence of what trust is, which is knowing ourselves, knowing who we truly are, then all our relationships should reflect what trust should be, right? So we build trust by being open, by being clear, by not being afraid to touch on the things that keeps us blocked from being emotionally transparent with not the other person, but with ourselves as well, right? It's pretty windy out here, right? So when we're able to see ourselves and build that trust with ourselves and see how the world really works, right? When we're able to stop and inquire within ourselves, like, for example, like, just when you think you see, you ask yourself, am I really seeing? Like, oftentimes I found it in my own experience. Just when I think I saw is when I was blind, right? And I knew it not. I became so blind and I thought I was truly seeing, but I wasn't really seeing. I was caught up in an assumption, but I thought it was the truth, right? I mean, perhaps certain aspects of it was true, but even there, I still found the courage to retract that and take full responsibility for the mistake I made in thinking I knew. Even though aspects of it were true, I retract to, like, truly see again. So I say this to say, like, don't be afraid to be wrong, you know? That's a part of trusting as well. Like, I trust myself to know that I don't always have all the answers. I don't always get it right. Even when I think I see, I trust myself enough to take a step back to make sure I'm really seeing, you know? It's like trust goes in so many ways. Like, I feel like it's more intricate, even more intricate than I fully understand it right now. There's perspective to trust that I'm even not seeing right now. And I just find that so amazing, you know? But trust, it's such a fragile thing, you know? You can build it, earn it when it comes to another person, with yourself, but it's so easy for it to be broken. And once it's broken, then everything sort of feels discombobulated. You know when it's broken. You know when there's a lack of trust. It's a feeling as well. You feel it, right? So, trust. It's a very important aspect of our existence. And it's important to be conscious of the ingredients that makes for a proper dwelling within the realm of trust. Like, it's something to be nurtured, it's something to be revised, it's something that requires bravery, honesty, curiosity, and above all else, truth. So, yeah, I won't make this too long, but trust. Hey, let's take an honest look at trust. See if we trust ourselves, to see how it bleeds into our relationships, bleeds into our experiences. And yeah, let's dwell deeper into different perspective of trust. If you find you have a perspective of trust in the full light of truth, share it here if you may. I would really like to know. Let's share with each other. Let's examine each other. Let's be patient with ourselves and keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, keep taking an honest look at where we are and what the things in our life requires. So yeah, take care of yourself and be strong, be open, be clear, and I hope to see you across the space of time in a better place than you've been before. All right.